Sat down in East Texas. You don't get that very often. 1886 seated dime. Well, I got my first target. It's ringing up a 15. I'm hunting with my Equinox today. And you can see it right there in the sidewall. It's going to be another one of those. See if I can get it out of there. There we go. Another one of those teaspoons. Dug one up on the last video. All right, we'll keep going. All right, Army man's saying he's got something really good. Won't tell me what it is till I get here. All right. Looks like he got him a, is that a ring? Yeah, it's a ring, a silver ring with music on it. Check that out. It's even got words. Amazing Grace. Well, that's just right. BSD. Clean the inside of it out. Let's see if we can get
ring up 87.90.
It's silver, isn't it? Doggone it, you got you a silver ring with Amazing Grace. Preacher Digger needs that. Yeah, sterling silver. That's an old one that says sterling on it. Well, check that out, folks. It's got the tones of Amazing Grace written around it. It has the words Amazing Grace on the inside. Nice find. You got a fist bump on silver.
Absolutely.
All right. Good job. All right, Army man's over here yelling again. He's got him a big ring this time. Big silver. I went right by this. I didn't go over it.
You see that?
Oh, that's not a ring. That's a rim.
It's about a half size.
That is a $50, son.
Pull it out.
That is a half. No, it's going to be a token. It's going to be a token. It's too light for a coin.
Let's get it brushed up.
Yep, it's going to be one of those.
Oh,
Still a nice find.
kill me.
It's going to be one of those customized tokens. It's going to have somebody's personal name on it. Yeah, I didn't go this far over. I went where you are. I went up that way. I didn't go right over here.
I love it.
Yeah, you're having a good day today.
So far.
There you go. I bet it's going to have somebody's name on it. Yeah. Vernon Ray and I don't know. These are usually indicative of the 50s. They're I had a token machine on that made them. It's going to clean up nice though.
Ring up in the 80s.
Actually, it's going to have a patent date of does that say 1922?
Get my eyes on it. 23.
1923? Wow. That may be older than what we thought. I did dig a 36 Wheatie right out here. I think right there. And you've got the token right here.
Oville.
Check that out.
Noville. Vernon Ray and
Let me get my other camera, we'll get a close-up. Vernon Ray and Nancy Vale. I don't know how you say that. It's got an eagle on it. Then when you flip it over, it's got a patent date on it. All right, it's one of those homemade tokens from the machines. Good job. Let's keep on going. Well, I'm back out here today. I took a break from the other spot where Army Man had found that token in that ring, and I had some business up here in another town, and I thought I would put the Equinox to a test again. I'm back out here today at some vacant lots right next door to a 1905 house. I believe this house here was one even older than that. I have a vacant lot across the street I'm going to do, and one right on down the road. And I've hunted these lots. They've been hunted out many times. The best thing I've ever taken off this one is a 1905 or 1903 barber dime. And so I'm just going to see if the Equinox can pull out anything that this has been hunted out. See if we can find anything else. I've hunted this lot with my AT Max, my AT Pro, and my CTX. So we're going to put it to the test today. So let's go have some fun. I'm right out here beside the road, right here by the sidewalk, right on the hill. My thinking was on this hill at their old house lot here, there may be something on the hill where these kids have played. And I just got about 6 inches deep, a 15 ringing up on my Equinox. And let me turn you around. I'm down to it right now. And I just hit it, and I wanted to show y'all in the hole. Check that out, folks. That is a old pocket watch. Old pocket watch. So there's still stuff out here that hasn't been hunted out. I'll have to see if there's any writing on the inside of that. But anyway, I'll take that. That's a good sign that there's still stuff out here. Let's keep on going. I am by this tree, and I'm getting one little high tone clip. I can't pinpoint it. Right there. It's a 2021. I can barely get it. It's pretty deep. All right, let's go down and see what we can find. A lot of roots. In there. Oh, lots of roots, lots of roots. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Get some hot tone. No, that's not okay. Try something in your mask. This beats all I've ever seen. All right, I've dug up 3 nails and 1 clothespin steel spring, and now I moved to a 3rd spot just off to the right of that. Here's my 1st spot. Here's my 2nd spot, or 2nd spot here, 1st spot there. Now here's my 3rd spot. And so I'm gonna dig down here. It's ringing up a good high tone, 21, 22, but it's real iffy. And so let's dig down here. I have been digging this signal for the last 30 minutes, and I am exhausted. My back is killing me. It's right here beside this tree, and at one time this tree had limbs all the way around it and you couldn't detect around it, and so I never did detect around it. So I come back today trying out my Equinox and this new shaft that I put on there, and I got this signal. It's just a little high chirp of a high tone, but it's just a lot of trash around it. I want to show you this. Look at this. This is what I've been digging out of this hole right here. All of this is what I've been digging out right here, minus the pocket watch. I got that a while ago. All these nails, all that. And I've been digging so long because I can hear the good tone in amongst all this trash. And I finally got it. Do you see that down there? I don't know what it is. We are on an old lot here. That's a 1905 house there. The house that was here was late 1800s or early 1900s, the one that was torn down here. The owner used to live here when he was a kid, and he's like 80 years old now. And so we dug Barbers out of here, and let's see what this one's going to be. Come on, Barber. I'll take anything. It's silver though. It's in good condition. What is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is a seated 1886. I might have hit it with my shovel right there. I scratched it, digging all these roots. Oh, it's worn. Probably dropped around 1900. 1886. Let me get my other camera and we'll get a close-up on that. Here we go. I don't believe this. I've dug a 1903 and a 1902 barber, and I think there's some other barbers that come out here in the past. But this is the first seeded that's come off this old lot. We're on one of the oldest roads here in town, where all the old houses are. Sat down in East Texas. You don't get that very often. 1886 seeded dime. Let's see if I can get a mint mark off that. Do y'all see a mint mark? I think it's just going to be a plain. All right. Equinox pulled out all that trash, and I kept going. Most times, most people would just quit because I'm exhausted. I spent over 30 minutes digging this out, but I knew that there was a good tone in there, so I trusted the signal, and I knew it wasn't falsing on the nails. And sure enough, look at that. Look at that. I'll take that any day. All right, let's go get some more. Okay, got anywhere from a 26 to a 32 here. Let's go see. Soil's pretty sandy. Easy digging over here. Look at there. Not very deep. It's a little rosy. 1964. 1964 rosy. Comes out of the ground with this sandy soil. Good. All right, let's keep going. I'm out here today. I'm in Jefferson, Texas at the Charles Garrett Memorial Hunt. And we have a free day of free range hunting, and rather than staying at the location and hunting out there, me and Nugget Noggin came out. We're going to do a little door knocking, and we come across this house right here. This is the house that we're at. This house was built in commemoration of the end of the Civil War. This house was built sometime in the late 1860s, and we've hunted this house many times, and we found some silver. Nothing really old, but I've got a find back here. I don't know what it is. I just dug it up, and it has some type of writing on it. I think it's a token. So let's go down there and let's see what it is. You can see right here, already dug. It wasn't very deep. You can see there's the clay base there. It's just right on this topsoil, and it's about the size of a nickel. It's got a hole through it. Let me clean this up and let's see what we got.
It's a coin.
Nugget's going to tell me what it is. What is it, Nugget?
Well, I don't know how to say it, but
it says RF on one side. It's got a hole in it. I think the date on it is 1918 on the bottom. It's a French coin. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's from France. It's pretty much like 10 cents, I guess.
10 cents, kind of a French coin.
CMES.
Yep, that's what it says on the side. There's, oh yeah,
that's it,
that's
yeah.
Exactly.
That's what.
Oh, hold it right there. That's perfect. Yeah, that is so cool. That's even 1918.
Yeah, I think they only made it like a few years.
Wow.
Or maybe 1 year. I don't know.
That's a great find. Well, we came out at this 1860s home, and seeing what we can find, and that's the first good find so far. Let's keep at it. Can you find Nugget Noggin? He's in the jungle. He is in the bamboo forest, filming out. We're right beside this spot where I just found that French coin, and so we're checking this out right here. He's got green on green. He's hard to see. All right, folks. It's going to be, my best guess is going to be a lumber token. You can see some writing right up here. We've dug a lot of lumber tokens up out of this town that we're in. Jefferson's an old town. But I don't want to do a lot of field cleaning on this. It's pretty brittle. I'm going to wait till I get home where I can do it a little bit better. And I'll see if I can't get some information off of it. I want to show you how old this house is. This is just on the side of the house. Look at this. Look at that lock. That's an 1880s lock at least. And it's still locking up this crawl space. Wow. Well, I just got a, what did I get on here? This was like a 20 on the Equinox. It's about a 70, what'd you say it was? 74, 75 on the AT Max. And brought it up, and it's still in the plug. And that is going to be an Indian. Maybe it's one of those 72. Oh, it's going to be pretty too. It's going to be clean. Let's see what year that is. Come on, 1800s. All right, 18. Nugget, you got better eyes than I do.
Okay, look.
It's 1870. 1870 something.
1870.
Is that going to be 77?
No, it's 1897.
Oh,
Yep.
oh,
Yep,
I got
sorry.
excited there for a second. 1897 Indian head. All right.
It's unreal.
That's it. Let's keep going. I'll take that one. Let's keep going. Well, I made it back home. Me and Nugget made it back safe and made it back from the ghost town, but I wanted to show you the wrap up on the first hunt that we did. And didn't get a whole lot at the vacant lots and the old houses, but we did get some 1800 treasures, which are good finds. So let me spin you around. Let me show you what I got. All right, there's the treasure. You saw some of that in the video, just a lot of aluminum cans. I didn't get all the trash out, but that's most of it. Ended up with 3 quarters, 1 dime, and 11 pennies. I got the old brass pocket watch. There was no writing on the inside of it. I didn't see anything there. And then here's Army Man's token. He cleaned up really nice, still in great shape. 1923 was the patent date on that. This was not the lumber token. This was actually the Robin Hood Ammunition Company from 1906 to 1915. And it cleaned up really good too. I'm using that oxalic acid on these aluminum tokens, and it's doing a real good job getting all that corrosion off. This was completely corroded. You saw in the video. And at least it cleaned it up pretty good. It doesn't really eat the aluminum up either. And so you just have to dip it in, take it out, and just keep doing that. I'm envious here. Army Man got this awesome ring. It says Amazing Grace on the inside. It's put out by BSD, which is a Christian jeweler like James Avery is what this is. They're just kind of older than James Avery, I think. But it has the musical notes of Amazing Grace all around the outside. This is a great ring right here. I like that. I've got that French coin. Army Man's dug one of these. What was that one that you dug?
25.
A
1923.
A 1925. One of these fancy looking coins. I've got the 64 Rosie. And then me and Nugget hit that vacant lot over in Jefferson, and I got that 1897 Indian head penny. He thought at first I actually planted that one because I played a joke on him earlier. I planted an 1871 seated half dime and dug it up and had him all excited and had him screaming out, "Unbelievable!" But I couldn't lie to him. I had to tell him it was just a fake. But then when I dug this one up, he thought I planted it, and so I left it in the clods like you saw in the video just to prove to him it was a legit dig. And it was a lot that we have dug many times over, and I just so happened to come across it. And then the greatest find is going to be that 1886 seated dime, no mint mark. You can tell it's been in the pocket for some time, probably dropped sometime in the early 1900s, as thin as it was. But this is a treasure. It took me 30 minutes to get out of the hole, but it's a great find. So there we go, 1800 treasures from old homes and vacant lots. There's the trash, there's the treasures. But always, as I always say, the greatest treasures is not what you can dig out of the ground. The greatest treasure is what can be found in heaven. So keep searching, my friends, keep looking up. Until next time, happy hunting and God bless.